I thought he just missed. I just purely thought he missed.
I just think they both have similar trauma, and they just have two completely different outlooks on the world because of it.
Oh, and then the Killing Joke, like as like a follow through to that like sentiment of just like, you know, they have like a final laugh together. It's like, oh, you know, we can't keep going on like this. Like you,
What kind of a man?
yeah, you've watched the Killing Joke, right?
I think so.
Dude,
I think so. I think I watched it when it first came out.
I thought you loved me, Bruce.
that like, you know, Batman tries to like reason with him and rehabilitate him. He's like, oh, I could rehabilitate you personally, you know, like put you on the right track. And he's like, and Joker's like leveling with him is like, look, I'm too far gone. Like there's no hope for people like me.
The thing is that one's selfish and one is selfless, right?
And Joker is selfless, right?
No. I mean, like, legit, like, but through Joker's selfishness, he's able to really, truly achieve happiness, right? Through Batman's selflessness, he's miserable.
Yeah, it's always in sake of the mission.
Right. So that's why I think they're the same coin. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to say with that, is that, like, it's very interesting because they're the yin-yang to each other in that way. And I think that's why Bruce has like a fascination with the Joker, is because he knows he's like one bad day away from being him. Oh yeah, good fucking. You get what I mean? Maybe I should save a little bit more for that for your video, because I want you to release that Joker video.
Oh man, I want to do it. I'll have to commit some hard time. Like it's not as easy as like, oh yeah, like the Joker made $100 million in the box office or whatever, and it's like,
I think that movie made $1 billion, dude.
I don't know. I mean, I could believe it.
Joaquin Phoenix movie? Yeah, I think it made $1 billion.
Yeah, it's not so simple. Like the way I was writing, it wasn't so simple as like just giving like stats, talking about the movie. It just turned into like this big thing of like character study of every iteration of the Joker and like how they compare and contrast to like, oh, this is what Heath Ledger's performance was like compared to.
You're right.
Oh, what the? Yeah.
Okay, release and press between each swipe.
Okay.
He forced me to.
What were we talking about?
Doses appear to heal most
Forget where I was going.
Joker being like $1 billion film or whatever, and they're making that much money.
Oh
yeah, no.
I was asking you, like,
it wasn't so simple
like, to not give up on the.
No, there was no way I was going to. Like, I worked too hard on the skeleton of that movie to begin with to like not continue.
Dead and alive.
I mean, I was trying to reel it back and like turn it back into like, okay, let's just do an analysis on the movie. But I was just like, I wouldn't feel right just doing an analysis. Like,
or I'll be back to do it myself.
What, is it because some of those ambitious ideas you really liked?
Yeah, like absolutely. Like comparing each live action version of the Joker from Cesar Romero to Joaquin Phoenix and everything in between, and like how like evaluating each and every one of their like psychosis. Like, okay, like Heath Ledger's more of a like, what'd you call it? Like suffers from PTSD and like talk about like the psychosis of PTSD versus like Joaquin Phoenix's characterization of the Joker suffers from schizophrenia, I believe.
Yeah.
And like going into each one of their like.
He also has like a disorder too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he learned how to heal his trauma, because like what was it in the movie, like his stepfather like beat him, right? And like tied him to a so to get through the pain, he would laugh at the pain. So that's why his mom was like, well, he was always like a happy boy or whatever, right? Which is really interesting and really incredibly dark and sad. And but the thing I like so much about that film is that I feel like it's the one film where I really felt like I was like, this could be a real person. Like this could actually happen. Like somebody could be this fucked up in the head, and like just the world could really leave this person, like this could happen, like genuinely.
But then you go from like looking at one characterization of the Joker like that to like going as far back as like Cesar Romero and like, because that's Adam West's Joker.
Yeah.
And I remember watching the first handful of episodes and I'm like, oh yeah, like Joker first appears in the the Adam West, the Batman. I think it's like Batman. Was that in the 70s? I could be wrong.
60s, I think.
And he's like, oh yeah, the first episode was him playing baseball in jail. By the way.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. And then I wanted to talk about Mark Hamill's Joker, and then like inspirations of the Joker's design, and like, you know.
Do you think that's when the creepiness of the Joker started? No, it started. Like, what do you? Because Joker never struck me as like
Joker got
creepy character
in the animated series.
Yeah, but Jack Nicholson's was before that, right?
I don't think of him as creepy per se.
No, he was more like a mobster.
Yeah.
But still, like, he had a more darker kind of like.
That's true. Darker than Cesar Romero for sure. But I mean,
oh, wait, is this where it's at?
It's not hard to be darker than someone with like a super sunny disposition, like that version of Cesar Romero. Like, he's just like yucking it up like 95% of the time.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Oh, Solomon Grundy.
Hell yeah. Which he should. I think he already showed up in the game, right? I think we beat him not that long ago.
Is this where we're supposed to go? Wait, we don't want to leave yet, right?
Oh, so we're heading on the way out, right?
I think so. So we want to go back and get a couple things, correct?
Well, that's one thing you can get.
There we go.
But there's also the Venom tank.
Right, which is where I really want to go. Which we can't go back the way that we just went. We have to go this way.
And then fast forwarding to the next iteration of the Joker was, it might have been the animated series right after.
Do you think he's overplayed at this point, though?
The Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes and no. The thing I like, and that the movie The Joker has proven, is that you can have many different iterations of the Joker and they'll be just as fascinating as the other for different reasons.
But this doesn't have to be.
Because each, I've never felt as if any version of the Joker was like emulating another. Like, every one feels so distinct.
Besides whatever the one they've introduced in fucking Robert Pattinson's, I did not like that one.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one. That's
why I feel like he's overplayed at this point.
Not my Joker.
Or Jared Leto's. I didn't like Jared Leto's Joker either.
All the more reason why I want.
There it is. Good shit.
All the more reason why I want a Red Hood movie, not Jason Todd, but like, yeah, Joker's first outing, and then it sets up like you have a chase sequence with the Red Hood, and then you know, Batman loses him for a second, and all you see is a broken piece of railing and a little piece of red cape to like show that he fell in the vat. I think that'd be so strong. Or like, you know, it could even just be like part of a movie, like, you know, insert main villain like Mr. Freeze or some shit, or Man-Bat for Robert Pattinson.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be fucking sick. And then have Zaz on the side. I think that's
Pig
fucking
would be cool.
Yeah, like this version of the Batman is down to investigate some stuff. Have him investigate the chemical.
Yeah, I do like that this Batman we're getting with Robert Pattinson's more of a detective noir.
Yeah, a little bit
I
more.
do like that a lot.
Which I said it in my retrospective, unfortunately. I wish we were able to follow along with his clues a little bit more. Like,
Yeah.
it's nice when the audience can kind of solve it with our hero, so maybe do a little bit more of that for sure.
Oh, I think we're going backwards.
But yeah, him solving is like, oh, you know, there was a chemical compound I found at every crime scene, and it was a formula that your lab originates. Do you know anything about that? And then fucking
A Decepticon?
oh, fuck. I think that'd be really sick. And then, yeah, have Zaz on the side. And then at the end of the movie, have Batman, or like, it doesn't have to be at the end, but like have it chime into a radio station. It's like, oh, hey, there was a break-in at Ace Chemicals today at 12:05 p.m. All that was found left was a bit of a broken railing and a piece of red cape to set up that somebody fell in the vat. You don't have to have Batman chase him, or that could even be at the beginning of the movie. Have Batman fail the chase sequence, the rest of the movie unravels, and then at the end of the movie have him fucking plop the hand out. Whatever you want to do, it can really be, like, it can be anything as far as I'm concerned. But as far as actors, I don't know who I'd want to play the Joker. I think that's a big question.
I just want more villains, you know? I want the other villains that we haven't seen live action, and I want to see a director really sink their teeth into those characters. I just think Batman has so many interesting characters.
We could get a Two-Face. I feel like that would be another, like, I know it's tackled in the Nolan trilogy.
In Dark Knight.
But, you know.
And in Batman Forever.
It is very fitting to have, like, that feels like it could be a real story. Like,
Well, Two-Face is a good, strong, well-written villain, too. I mean...
Yeah, absolutely. And, like, just extremely well-motivated by...
I mean, incredible. Like, dude, holy shit. That ending scene in Night, iconic.
Call it in.
When he's got Commissioner Gordon's son.
Yeah.
And one of the best scenes in film history, you ask me. I genuinely believe that. I actually do believe that that's one of the best scenes. Because we have to chase him, or doesn't he say something like that?
Yeah, something like that. And then he's like, but that's not fair. He knows. Or some shit. I need to watch those movies again. It's been...
Me too. Dark Knight Rises is good too. I remember you not being as high on it.
Which, you know, in fairness, I said that in the original Asylum Let's Play, but I only watched it once, in fairness, so... You know, maybe a second playthrough is in order.
I think Tom Hardy is pretty good as Bane.
You think darkness is so alive?
Gotham is ashes. Then you have my permission to die.
I mean, I
so cool, dude.
Yes, it's a good sign when your take on something is like somewhat memeable. That means like you can't really forget it. Like we talked about that with like Bentley's voice. Like it's so iconic in a way that like you make fun of it and you prod at it, but
I like Tom Hardy's take on Bane. I think it's really unique and different. Like I didn't expect him to do that.
It is unique. It's hard for me to imagine Batman fighting a luchador, so you know, it feels like it fits the world. Oh,
okay.
Can't say I've seen that one before.
Nope. All right. Sliding into second base.
Me sliding into her DMs.
Oh shit.
In fairness, I don't know how else you would approach like a character like Bane for a live action portrayal. I'm just trying to think of other villains. Like I want something that's atypical. I already said I want like a horror movie Swamp Thing.
That'd be cool. I think a Professor Pig would be a good horror movie villain for Batman.
Professor Porky Pig, dude.
I do. I think he was incredibly creepy in Night. Am I crazy for that? Thinking that?
He was like a bait and switch for oh god.
Because he's like a legit fucking psychotic fucking serial killer, right? Like
yeah, he was a bait and switch in my eyes about Thomas Elliot. Why can't I think of his name?
Hush?
Yeah, he was like the bait and switch character. I thought his questline was Hush until Hush actually showed up.
And that was a good quest too. When you go back to the Wayne Tower. Like
I think the weakest thing in Night is the shit with the penguin.
I agree. You want to know why that game's better than this game? Because Lucius Fox is in that game and he's not in this game.
True. I like a little bit that we get to play as like Bruce Wayne in
also,
Night.
Fucking Morgan Freeman played Lucius Fox, bro. That's badass.
Dude, a good casting.
And you think your best course of action is to blackmail this person?
True,
you
dude.
Remember that?
Yeah, at the beginning.
That guy catches him and he's like, I know Bruce Wayne's Batman, basically. And he's like, you think that your best course of action is to blackmail this person?
Okay, hear me out though. Like, if you support what the Batman is doing,
why would you try to out his identity?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't think this dude is in like direct opposition or anything like that, but I mean, I get that he's trying to make a quick buck or something. It's like, oh, yeah, no, fucking pay to keep me quiet or some shit like that.
Like, he's got like some of the highest engineered fucking like weaponry ever, you know? And Morgan Freeman makes that solid point where he's like, this guy is like trained in like the highest tier combat, has the best weapons, and you think just blackmailing him is gonna fucking get what you want? I'm like, dude, he's spitting. Like, that's the last person I want to fuck with, dude.
It's cool that they brought up Lucius Fox in Batman Beyond. Like, I mean, technically they don't because it's Lucius Fox Jr., but one of the companies that's in direct, like, rivalry with Wayne Powers is Foxteca, which is Lucius Fox's company.
Okay.
They don't. It's just like a quick little reference, but do you feel like Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn is fitting of a Batman? I feel like her Harley Quinn just like doesn't fit in a universe that Batman exists.
You know, I don't think the problem's her. I think the problem is whoever's writing her character in these movies. I think, you know, I thought the Suicide Squad, James Gunn's, I thought that was actually decent.
I haven't seen it.
I thought it was good. I liked it. I watched a little bit of Birds of Prey because my ex was, she liked it. I didn't really like that movie from what I saw.
Haven't seen that one either.
I didn't like Suicide Squad, the one with Jared Leto's Joker. I think Margot Robbie does a good job as the role. I just think that whoever's writing these films with her in it, her Harley Quinn, doesn't necessarily get the character. That might be blasphemous to say. I'm sorry if people disagree with me in the comments. I really do. I mean, and to be fair, if you like her character a lot in those films, like, awesome. Like, I'm not trying to like knock what people are, because I know a lot of people are big fans of her character, but I just think that her character isn't quite nailed.
I'll have to watch those movies and
I think she would benefit with a little bit darker tone film.
Okay.
You know, I think if you took Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn and put it in a Batman movie, right? Because you're right, she hasn't been in a Batman movie, but if you did that and you gave it more of like a darker tone, like Robert Pattinson or even Tim Burton's Batmans, like how those feel, I think she would do a good job. I think she would do a really good job. I really do.
Okay, well, shout out to Margot Robbie. I haven't seen any of your work, but everyone's in love with you. I can't blame them. But
Wait, you've never seen any of her movies?
no.
You've never seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh, no, I'm talking about Harley Quinn.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about her in general. I was like, you've never seen her act? I'm like, she's a great actress, dude. Like, obviously fucking beautiful, but she's actually a really good actress too.
Yeah, so I'll have to give him a chance.
Okay, yeah, now we need to get the fuck out of here.
But definitely a little bit of an off comment, but I might get flamed for this. I don't know.
Go for it, dude. Spit. Say how you feel.
I'm tired of the Marvel humor being forcibly
Oh my god,
objected.
that's not a hot take,
Okay,
dude. I don't think. I think everybody's sick of the fucking, like, let's make a joke out of fucking every little thing, dude. I hate it, dude. It's ruining the fucking, like, the actual fucking... That's what made Infinity War and Endgame so good, is that, especially Infinity War, is that, I mean, the way that film ends, it just, you do not expect it the first time you watch it. I think we can do this now. I think we can walk the...
So.
Shit. Fuck. Wait, how did...
It was one of the triggers.
Even though it's got Marvel humor in that, I mean, everyone dies.
Yeah, true.
You know, like, it's fucking...
R1.
R1?
Yeah.
Okay. But no, I'm with you. I'm sick of everything being like a fucking joke. There's so many movies that have done that. Okay, here we go.
There we go. Let's go, buddy.
Can I not do it from the wire?
It looks scrambled. Like the code is...
Should be able to fucking... I can't do it from this. Huh? That sucks. Okay, so how am I supposed to... Maybe you gotta upgrade that. Increase the affected range. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. Fuck. Alright, well...
Alright,
come back here.
I guess we'll be back.
What were we just talking about?
How I'm over Marvel humor.
Dude. Yeah, no, I think it's ruining, like, really heartfelt moments. Another film I think, like, did let up on the humor at the right moments was the last Spider-Man movie. I think the moments with Aunt May dying and like
Oh,
Peter
yeah.
and Toby and Andrew Garfield, like that actually hit me pretty hard. Like I thought that was really well done, especially Toby, being like explaining what he did when his Uncle Ben died. That actually really like touched me, because the way I looked at it was like almost like Toby was the older brother talking to his younger brother and being like, don't make the same mistakes I did. I thought that was really powerful. And then the moment that he catches,
Oh yeah, I stopped pulling my punches.
yeah, I thought that was really well done. So it's not, I think Marvel does do those moments well. I just think everything they've done in the last like 3 years has been like Thor: Love and Thunder. Jesus Christ, dude.
I haven't
Like,
watched it.
Christian Bale plays the villain in it, and he's
Oh,
really
yeah.
strong. But everything else about that movie is like, it felt like he did not belong in that movie, you know? Am I going fucking backwards again?
I don't know.
I don't know either. This all looks the same to me.
Here, let's fucking... Oh, the elevator? Can you hack the elevator?
That's a good question. Can we?
This panel is protected using Tiger encryption protocols. I can't decrypt it without access to the master
Oh, that's
control
because that
program
takes us to the
Strange
very
uses.
top, and that's the end of the game. We're not even
Gotcha.
remotely.